Hey guys, welcome back to Teen Unfiltered. I'm your host, Kori Michelle, the podcast where I say what every teen is thinking, but we can't say it out loud because our parents will probably ground us. So today's topic is very serious, okay? We have to be serious. It's very dramatic, it's very traumatic. We've all experienced this. Cleaning our rooms, or more specifically, parents acting like our messy room is a national emergency. Now, I know we have bad history, but look, we can do better, parents, okay? Because tell me why parents will walk into your room and react like they just discovered an ancient disaster site. My mom will open the door and look around for 2 seconds, immediately go, "What happened in here?" And I'm like, um, I was just living in here. Yeah, it's just life happened. Nothing happened. I just exist here. Apparently, that's illegal. Parents walk into your room like investigators on a crime show. Step back, everyone. We've gotten in a situation. They're pointing out random stuff too. Like, why is this shirt on your chair? Because I wore it for 3 minutes and now it's in the I might wear this again department. And let's be honest, every teenager has that department. We have the clean clothes, we have the dirty clothes, and the I sniffed it and it's probably fine clothes. And don't lie, guys, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And the parents act like one sock on the floor means the entire house is collapsing. They will literally say, "This room is disgusting." Disgusting? Relax. I'm not raising raccoons in here. It's just a hoodie, a backpack, and the charger I've been looking for the past 5 months. Parents are dramatic. They'll say stuff like, "How do you live like this?" Easily. Very comfortable, actually. This is organized chaos. I think they wouldn't understand what organized chaos means. I know where almost everything is, okay? Almost. Parents think they're helping when they clean our rooms. But when they clean, they move everything. Now suddenly nothing exists anymore. Like what? My favorite hoodie gone, my charger missing, and then my snacks probably confiscated. And when I ask where everything went, they're like, "I cleaned your room." Okay, but now let's be honest. I can't find anything. Congratulations, you turned my room into a mystery novel. Another thing parents do is give you 10 minutes. They give you a 10-minute warning. If this room isn't clean in the next 10 minutes, I am taking your phone. If this room isn't clean in the next 10 minutes, I'm dismounting your TV. 10 minutes? Hold on, wait. It got messy over weeks of careful planned laziness, okay? Cleaning it in 10 minutes means I'm about to use the teen emergency cleaning system. Okay, now let me tell you guys what the teen emergency cleaning system is if you guys never done it before. Step 1, grab everything and throw it in the closet. Step 2, slam the door shut. Make sure the closet door is shut and hope gravity is on your side. And then step 3, kick random things under the bed like you're playing soccer. And then step 4, that's a bonus. You have to make the bed up. Making the bed is important because it creates the illusion of responsibility. Parents see a made bed and suddenly they're like, that's some progress. I like it. Meanwhile, the closet looks like a clothing tornado happened inside. And now this is the worst part, okay? This is the worst part. Get ready. When parents do room inspections. Oh my God. Oh my God. No. You think you're safe, right? You're sitting there like, "Yep, totally clean." You're cheering. You're just like, "She'll never find out." Or he'll never, your dad, you're like, "They'll never find out." Then your parent walks in like a detective. They're checking under the bed, opening drawers, and then they open the closet and boom! An avalanche of hoodies, jeans, and random stuff just falls out. Random stuff that you didn't even know you put in the closet just falls out of the closet like it just exploded. And she slowly turns and looks at you. You know the look? The like, "I'm gonna get you." But also like the "really? Like you really did this" look? And it's like, yes, really, I tried my best. You only gave me 10 minutes. What am I going to do in 10 minutes? Also, parents always choose the worst time to tell you to clean your room. You just got home from a full day of school, 7 hours, however long you spend in school. You just got home and they're like, okay, after you finish homework, clean your room. What? What? And then also another scenario, you could be relaxing for the first time all day, watching videos, eating snacks, living your best life, laughing, you know? Then suddenly you hear the footsteps. And you know what I'm talking about because parents have a very specific walking sound when they're about to ask you something, okay? You hear it coming down the hallway and you immediately go like, "No. No. No, your parents tell you when they're gonna check your room. They're gonna tell you they're about to do a surprise check on you, but you don't know when it's gonna happen. And you thought you were gonna be ready before it happened, and you're like, no, 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 I wasn't ready for this. The door opens, they look around, and they say every sentence every teen fears. Oh my god, y'all ready? You need to clean your room. Oh my god. You're sitting there, you're like, but I just got comfortable. Also, can we talk about when parents say when I was your age my room was spotless? Hmm. Let's think about that. Let's just think about that. That sounds suspicious, doesn't it? It sounds a little suspicious because you're telling me at 14 years old your room was always clean, perfect grades, grades on point. You should have got that A plus plus plus. Okay, like your grades was A plus plus plus, three pluses. You did all your chores and you walked to school uphill both ways through a snowstorm while fighting a bear. I don't know about that. That don't sound right. That sounds like historical fiction to me. But honestly, being a teenager is weird. You know, we're all learning how to handle responsibilities, school, homework, chores, trying to keep our lives together. And sometimes, yeah, that includes cleaning our room. Even though we complain about it, even though we pretend not to hear our parents, for the first 3 times when they're yelling at us, even though our cleaning method is mostly just moving mess from one location to another, at the end of the day, our parents aren't yelling about messy rooms just to be annoying. And we both know that. We all know that. They want us to learn responsibility. They want us to take care of our space. And even though if they're dramatic about it sometimes, they still care. Plus, let's be honest, stepping on a random, I don't know, shoe at 2 a.m. is a life threatening situation. You might slip and fall, you know? So maybe cleaning our rooms a little isn't the worst thing in the world. So shout out to all the parents who put up with our mess. But also shout out to all the teens out there right now being told to clean their rooms because you're not alone. So just pick up a few things, maybe organize a little bit, and your future self will probably, well, no, it probably won't. It will definitely appreciate this because you don't want to live in a nasty home, you know? Because you might have guests over when you get older. You might want to say, hey, come on over. We can have a sleepover, you know? So thanks so much for listening to Teen Unfiltered, where the opinions are honest, the rooms are messy, and somewhere in the background, a parent is probably yelling, go clean your room. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and clean my room. I'll see you guys on another episode of Teen Unfiltered. Bye.